All right, so your person is admitting and wants you to know that there was undeniable passion here in this relationship or connection that you all had with each other. They are admitting that there was this intense chemistry, that you were not the only one that felt it. They felt it as well. If they were denying it when you all, maybe were together, and maybe they didn't tell you the extent of their feelings for you, things like that, this is basically them admitting that the feelings were mutual and that they felt the exact same thing that you did, or something similar at least. They also are saying that they have some addictive, unhealthy patterns here, that they have some codependency issues, also obsession, controlling issues, things like that, which they could have acted maybe in like a narcissistic way. Maybe they, just played that runner chaser game, because we also have the runner card that came out here as well. So they probably were looking for you to chase them when they, ran, or however many times they might have done it in your connection. But they also, I'm feeling like not only did they run because they wanted you to chase them, but they ran because they were just completely overwhelmed with the feelings that they had and the emotions that they had for you. Because a lot of these people out here that are, that the collective are dealing with, a lot of them have only had superficial type relationships before, and they've never actually had a deep, meaningful relationship with anyone. They've never actually known what unconditional love is. So, they got scared. So there was a breakup, there was a separation, whatever you want to call it, in your connection. You all most likely left this person and told them, I have to stop this unhealthy pattern. This is not, working for me, and that I just can't do this anymore. So that is basically what the gist of this is. And, hopefully your person is healing. Hopefully they're, dealing with their issues. And as we've been saying, most of these people are going to probably come back looking to talk with you, or, make things right with you in some way, shape, or form. So just be prepared that your person will probably wind up coming back to talk with you. And some of them might want to get back together with you, whether you want them back or not. But it's just some of the things that they have to say here. For a lot of them, they're always constantly dealing with depression, whether it's just from the, connection with you and what happened, but, possibly with other things as well. I have a feeling, I'm actually feeling that for most people out there, that it's just a combination of everything going on in their lives. So they feel that you're better than them in every way. So they feel like, you have all these good things going for you, that you're, a lot of them, they feel like your life is like perfect. They feel like you are just elevated, that you're glowing up, and, you have all this positivity in your life and things like that. And hopefully, you're a model for them, because they hopefully are healing, like I said. So for some of them, they are living a life that they just cannot stand. And that is just what they're used to. It's toxicity, it's drama, it's chaos. And they're living this life that they just don't like, and they can't stand it, but they're scared to leave. And that kind of goes along with the runner card also. They're scared to leave because that's what they're used to. And this is another thing. If your person, if you felt like they manipulated you, which codependency and, obsession and running, chasing, that's all manipulation. So if this, was the cycle that you got involved with this person in, they are saying that for a lot of them, that they were taught that manipulation was normal. Maybe they grew up in a household where that's what their parents did. Maybe their parents manipulated them. Maybe an early relationship, showed them what manipulation was, and that they could get things out of being, manipulative. So they were taught somehow that manipulation was a normal thing. They've always had toxic relationships. They've never had anything healthy before. You might have been the only, and the only and the first healthy relationship that they've ever had. So they also want you to know that this connection scared them in a good way. So, like I was saying, they were nervous, they were scared with the types of feelings that they had, and they want you to know that even though they were scared in a good way. So, yeah. For a lot of them, and I'd say the majority of them, they all miss hearing your voice. So, they miss talking with you, they missed hearing your voice. Again, they have past relationship wounds that need to be healed. So hopefully they're healing. Hopefully, they're not, still being toxic and realizing that that is okay. They also have commitment issues. So they're admitting that they have issues with commitment. They do feel you pulling away. So, a lot of you have gone on to a new relationship, and that's part of the issue, is that, they might want to get back together, and a lot of you are in another relationship already. So they are admitting that their life is full of chaos and drama. And that's another one of those things, like I was saying, that they, have been taught that manipulation is normal, that chaos and drama is normal. Some of them thrive on that because that's what they feel is normal. They grew up in that. So, they do know that you all are either twin flames or divine counterparts in some way, but they've been in denial this whole time. And the last card that came out is that they are sorry that they hurt you. So there are just some messages from them as far as that is concerned. And let's get a few more love hidden truth oracles here. But yeah, a lot of them have grown up in toxic families, toxic relationships, just full of drama and chaos. And they feel like that's normal, unfortunately. But you all have taught them a spiritual lesson of some sort, and hopefully they're healing. Hopefully, they're leveling up in some way before they make their way back to you. They cannot stop thinking about you. So they say they feel you even though you all are apart. And they do look for you everywhere. Because so many things remind them of you. All right. Well, that is all we have for today. So I hope all of this helps. And until next time, take care.